Why, yes, I'll take your most OP item that you own. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Up Go Data State. Okay, so if you haven't seen the previous ooh, that actually seemed like an okay trinket. I'm actually gonna take that. That doesn't seem like a bad trinket at all. That one does. So if you haven't seen the previous couple of episodes, we may have dug up a lot of graves, and, you know, we might have broken a lot of voodoo, reviving a ton of people. But you know what? I'm sure that they don't mind at all. What really matters is in this episode, I plan to get our last few remaining people, who are not level 6, up to level 6. There's a pretty good handful, but at the same time, we have a lot more level 6s than anything else. So, that's something to feel proud about. Now, what I'm thinking, we should probably go trinket hunting. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We do still need to kill the Brigand 16-pounder. I haven't forgotten about that. We also have the Sunward Isle boss to go do. I'm debating if I just want to rush down the Darkest Dungeon. Technically, we could. We only have to beat the Brigand 16-pounder, and then we have the golden ticket to go deal with the Darkest Dungeon, since everything else is technically optional other than the Brigand 16-pounder. Actually, not true. We also have the Comet to do. So we have 2 bosses left, and then everything else is, air quote, optional. So, I guess we'll see what we're going to do. I'm thinking of leveling some people, and then maybe going to go deal with all that. I guess we'll see. A highwayman would be really, really good in the Darkest Dungeon. And with Potent, his open vein is actually going to be a lot nastier than normal. It's going to be a 3/4 at rank 4. I mean, that's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm going to lock in a few quirks for people. And then we're going to go leveling. And then hopefully, by that point, everyone that we want to use is pretty much good to go. And we have some pretty good trinkets to back us up. My only hope is nobody just randomly croaks. However, if they do, that's no longer a problem. But that's okay. So, without further ado, let us get into the final march. Oh, why, hello. I brought some nightmare bouquets, just in case we need a tiny bit of stress healing. But we bring out Kagero, the Assault Kunoichi, with the Enuma Elish, the Crescendo box, all of her abilities. Dismiss, the original Highwayman with the Parrying Dagger, the Sturdy Buckle, Point Blank Shot, Tracking Shot, Duelist Advance, and Open Vein. Literally my 4 favorite abilities. Although, sometimes I will swap out Open Vein with Wicked Slice. Literally, like, it doesn't get much better than this. You open up with Tracking Shot, you Duelist Advance, you Point Blank Shot, maybe you Open Vein every now and again, but pretty much you could remove the 4th ability, and these 3 moves would carry you through a fight. Like, it's ridiculous. Take away the Beastmaster with the Eternal Seed, the Crest of the 1100, the Unwavering, Cougar's Leap, Ravenous, and Cycle of Life. How's that gonna work? Submarimus, Daughter of the Fourth, with the Martyr's Halo, the Ankh of Life, Sharing Curse, Last Guardian, Life's Gift, Beyond Limits, and the Hug. She does have a whopping 87% death blow resistance, which I think is the max? I thought it was 82%, but apparently it's 87%. Or her death blow resistance can be much higher than anyone else, kind of like the Flagellant. Well, there was 3 fights in the entire place, and yeah, Not exactly the most intimidating dungeon in the world. I'll take that. That. Yeah. Okay, so who's stressed? Both of you. She has more stress, so we're gonna use it on her. Bum, 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 bum. What did we get? A lot. Alright, Daredevil. On her? That's actually incredible. And Mercurial, who cares? So, reason Daredevil's so good on her is because she wants to be on death's door. So giving her an additional 15 dodge under 25% is actually a huge deal. Like, that's a free Ancestor's coat. That's huge. Also pneumonia. Well, I was talking about the Innocent earlier. So, now I get to see those bugs for myself. Plus 25% damage if afflicted. That actually seems good. Ineffective. Ectomorph. Playtime. Let's see. Bleed. It's a heal. Stress heal. Guard. Mark. Stun. Move. Okay. So. Ineffective seems to only be bad for one ability. Wait. Physical chance. Yeah. So it's only really bad for one ability. So, that should be fine. What should we name our new Innocent? Also, does she have skins? She has skins, but they don't actually change. Okay. Let's name her Annie. That seems perfectly fitting. Alright, what you got? Comforting Plea, nice. Whimsy and Wonder, ooh, pretty good. And then her normal stuff. Off to Play, Prevent Nighttime Ambush, and then Tale of Heroes. Alrighty, we bring probably one of the weirdest teams I've ever brought out. With the Captain, the Commandant with the Monkey's Paw, Eagle Eye, Talisman, Officer's Pistol, Rally the Troops, Iron Embrace, and On My Target. Annie the Innocent with the Martyr's Halo, the Ancestor's Portrait, all of her abilities. Esau the Veiled with the Ankh of Life, the Silver Syringe, Disfigure, Give to the Living, Grave Grasp, and Death Wish. Archer the Arbalist with the Medic's Full Plate, the Piercing Quarrel, Sniper Shot, Suppressing Fire, Sniper's Mark, and Battlefield Bandage. Rallying Flare could also be really good. I was debating taking that as well. So, we do have a chance to see the thing from the stars, and as you see, stress is already a little bit high. Actually, if we burn this... Nope. Alright, so you cannot burn them for stress healing outside of the Crimson Cord. I kind of already knew that, but it's better to try. Oh no, we already found him? We already found him.
Oh my God!
What an opener.
You must be grateful that you can feel this pain. Iron Embrace on the child. Even the children will work.
We have a little bit of armor. Uh-oh.
That's a stun.
Alright, it landed. A little bit of damage deflection thanks to Iron Embrace, which does last the entire battle. Alright, here comes the real fight. Oh, good. Alright, stress is going to very quickly get out of hand.
Keep up the damage.
If we can keep debuffing him, that's going to be really, really nice. Okay, we cannot take out the aberration. Let's just do some damage. 15 damage, that's definitely nothing bad.
Reasonable.
Sky Taint. Alright, here we go.
Hyper.
This is so much fun! Oh, that's definitely how children sound.
Begone with your crystal abominations.
Splendid, truly marvelous. So comfy.
Uh-oh.
Ted.
Oh. Yeah. Let's get rid of that debuff, shall we? A bit of healing for him.
My turn next now.
Vulpal strike. Alright, that could have been a lot worse. Phase nah. Yeah, kind of like that. I need healing. 13 reflection damage. Alright, return to stars. We're going to have a stress check. Here we go. But it's also time for the artillery. Oh, he's focused. He's not worried at all.
I will strike swift and true.
Alright, heal here. Tea time. Let's go. That wasn't exactly a lot of healing.
Mark!
On my mark. Phase not. Yeesh. Man, I'm glad your accuracy is so low. It's time.
For the artillery!
4 damage, that's it? Oh, I really overhyped that in my mind. I get it, he has like 80% protection right now, but still, 4 damage? Okay. Innocent will be fine for the moment. That's not gonna kill her. Sure did get close, though. Alright, she's good. Oh, so close. So is this gonna bleed? No. Ow, that's a heart attack. Okay, well, the good news is, we're... Oh, wait a minute. She's fine. Whoa! What? Why does that keep happening? They're full health, dead to heart attack. Why does this keep happening? I don't understand why. Someone has to explain what's going on, because they keep getting full health healed, and then they just die. Ugh. It's gotta be some kind of visual bug, right? Like... Ugh. Whatever. Well, we got another innocent anyway, so meh. Alright. So, I'm pretty sure we should just go take on the Brigand 16-pounder. At this point, I'm fairly sure we can take him. I think we'll be okay. I definitely want to know why this keeps happening, because that's not the first character this has happened to, where they suddenly go to full health and then just drop dead. So, is it just, it's got to be some sort of visual bug, right? Where it's like, I would think they go into the negatives, and that makes it look like they're full health. That's what I think might be happening. I don't know for sure, but if I had to take a guess, that would be it. Anyway, let's go fight the Brigand 16-pounder, eh? Alrighty, we've made it through the dungeon, and we bring Minnie the Minstrel with the Last Light, Fairy Tale Folk Songs Chosen, Star Meteor, Last Stand of Brady, Early Spring, Viola the Butcher Bird with a spiked bat, Nihilistic Halberd, Basting, Overcasting, Rectifying Devotion, Gabura the Red Mist with the Enuma Elish, the Incomplete Red Mist's page, all of her abilities, Ivan Ko, the Leper with the Hunter's Charm, the Focus Ring Chop, Hue, Revenge, and Withstand. Let's do this. Let's do that, do this, maybe one of these, some of that. Alright. If they try and bleed us, they're going to have another thing coming. It's time we finally destroyed that cursed cabin. Okay. So. Now, if possible, it has a high chance to kill. Let's do it. It got him.
Oh, I cannot wait to take my revenge.
What's he got? Minus 40% damage received, 25% absorb buff chance. Of course he does. Of course he does. This is literally the strongest cannon we've gone against. So you know what? I don't feel bad at all that we siphoned a bit of Gabura's soul, put her into a giant doll, and then the doll turned into another version of Gabura. You know what? That's perfectly fine. Also, as far as she knows, it's definitely the real Gabura. So don't, maybe don't give her that kind of knowledge. Well, we hit the 10% chance. Let's buff everybody up. Make everybody feel real strong.
Ivanko, you know what to do. Bring forth your revenge.
I was going to make him withstand 2 this turn, but unfortunately he didn't get the extra turn. So that kind of ruins that plan. Uppercut slice. Pretty good. Alright. So many effects are going off.
Reinforcements.
Oh, you're gonna need a lot more than just one extra guy. There it is. Now he's got 2 turns. Alright, Ivanko's good to go. So, riposte bleeds, or 100%. I mean, 100% date. You can't really go wrong with that.
Goodbye.
18 over 6. Pretty good. Pretty good.
You.
I'll destroy. Yep, pretty good.
Withstand.
Get him, Ivanko. Show him what for. Show him what you can do.
Ah, not bad.
That's our boy right there. Big Bad Wolf? Let's do Big Bad Wolf. Alright. Buff everybody up. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
34 crit.
See, 34 crit when he's taking minus 40% damage taken and has 55% protection. Ah, he took Ivanko's buffs! You know what? It's not Ivanko's fault. Ivanko did his absolute best. That is not his fault. Oh, what if he takes Gabura's buffs? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The mountain of smiling bodies.
Ah, he took all of her buffs!
He took all of her buffs.
Oh my god, this fight just got so ridiculous we can't crit him anymore. Ivanko, get him! No, it's back. Oh, wait. He's dead. He's dead to bleed, yeah! It doesn't matter that he took all of our buffs. I was gonna say, if Arduous can somehow get through this, I can't. He took her buffs! Alright, let's get a little bit of revenge.
Be gone!
How was that still, like, a fight? How did that still almost go bad? This is insane! Also, we didn't get to use this. I would have... alright, well, moving on. She got Blade Master. Well, you know what? Ivanko, the good guy he is, he's like, you know what, Gabura? You could be even more effective with that sword of yours. And he taught her how to wield her blade better. Whew. Alright. So, the last boss that we have to kill is the Comet. So, you may be asking, Shadow, who could you possibly bring to deal with the Comet? Well, I'll tell you, dear member of the Shadow Council. Did we unequip the trinkets? Yes. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. I think we're not gonna take Gabura. We're gonna give Gabura a little bit of a rest. I think we are going to take... Is it... No, Captain would be really bad. Yeah, he would be really, really bad. I want to take Corin. Corin does still need a bit of leveling. But, if we could potentially bring, let's say, Corin... Yukari could be really good. And then, who else could we potentially bring? I would like... Or wait. I would say the Innocent. I'm not too sure how well that'll go. We should bring our dragon girl. I bet you guys want to see the nastiest combo. So, that's Quarian, right? Pretty simple, you know, just use invigorating vapors, plus 9 dodge, pretty good. However, plus 9 dodge, plus 10% protection, also heals for 2, but also puts a regen for 2/2. Pretty strong, wouldn't you say? Okay, well, it heals for 1 because of the whole minus 75% thing, but you get it. It's really strong. Especially when it's 10 dodge instead of 9. Ah, see? There's that dodge. Alrighty, we find ourselves in the Farmstead. Currently, we are after the Comet. So, this team, a little bit interesting, but there's a reason behind it. So, person number 1, Bridget the Fawn. With the Enuma Elish, Hunter's Charm, Gouge, Throat Skewer, Maim, and Drill. And then we have Korin the Xiao with the Eagle Eye Talisman, the revered Shashimono, and all of her abilities. Annabelle the Hollow with the Hag's Ladle and the Eagle's Eye Talisman. And Unileska the Lamia with the Numbing Incense, Junia's Head, her pet trinket, Cantus the Sparrow. Would have probably been better, but that's alright. And all of her abilities. So, the theory behind this team is pretty simple. Unileska is acting as a bleed healer. Well, bleed blight healer. Mainly because of the Fawn. Now, the Fawn, we brought her because she's effectively infinite scaling. The Hollow is acting as our stress tank. She's not doing very good at it at the moment because we just camped. But at some point she will get to, well, she was before we camped, but at some point she'll get to the point where all stress either does 0 or 1. Like, no matter how bad it is. So it makes her a really good stress healer when that time comes. And it makes it so that she's practically immune to stress. So, she's acting as our stress tank. The Xiao is acting as our sort of normal tank. But every time the Xiao gets a kill, we are buffed for the remainder of the fight. And of course, Unileska can cure Horror and cure stress. I do have the Hollow with Ebulum, which is, it can blight the 3 people in the first position. And she also has her self-heal and the heal for the teammates. And then Phagos for a bit of stress healing. Now, ideally, you start with Depultio, just so you can manage her stress, keep it below 100. And then once she's at, I want to say about 60%, 80% minus stress damage received, then you swap over to Phagos. Obviously, I forgot to swap back over, but point still stands. She is a really, really good stress tank. And in a place like this, you absolutely need that on your side. As you see, 11 stress right there, just from one guy. Now the Xiao has been really good at keeping the Fawn out of harm's way, while also still getting kills. The riposte is really effective, but being able to move backwards after the Fawn is really, really powerful, because it means that we only have to use Gouge. Now, if the Fawn ever does go before the Xiao in the second position, that's why we also have Throat Skewer, Maim, and Drill. Drill to get her right back to the first position, Maim to get her in position for Drill, and Throat Skewer just in case. Throat Skewer, in my opinion, is one of the strongest Fawn abilities that she has. Although, it's hard to argue with her numbers. Okay, so secure that. Pretty good. This is also why I brought a lot of blood, because it is a bit of a problem. So she's only taking 70 now. She's at 60%, so she's doing pretty good.
Say goodnight.
So we're doing an additional... Oh. What's the number? I need to find it. Has she not gotten any kills? Alright. So I went ahead and swapped our trinket momentarily. Maybe sing Sad Man Lullaby? Oh, she's too precious. How could you not like the fawn? She is too pure for this world. Anyway, so I went ahead and swapped Mildred's Locket and Numbing Incense purely for this fight, because I would like us to have a bit of an easier time. And it looks like that was the correct idea. So, he has debuff resist, extra healing skills, 25% debuff skill chance, minus 20% protection. He still has 5% protection, but he also has 1 Aegis. Could have been worse. I don't think I mentioned this before, but yeah, every single enemy that spawns, including the bosses in the Farmstead, have Arduous buffs. And yes, they can have up to 5. 5 is by far the rarest I've ever seen, but it's not uncommon, per se. Or, it's not it's not impossible, per se. So, yeah, we still have to deal with Arduous. Our debuff is pretty much not going to land. We have a 40% chance to land it, which isn't terrible. But I think I'd rather just stress heal here while we can.
I can smell what blood would be spilled.
Ah, her moving forward is really bad. Alright, Aegis is gone.
The master beckons.
Alright, he's gonna turn him into a cube. Ow! Yep. Alright, so we can't guard. That doesn't mean we can't riposte, though. At least I'm pretty sure it's not guarding, so we don't really care about that. Isn't he supposed to be guarded right now? By this thing? Is that just in the one after you've defeated the comet? I think that's what's going on. Alright, try and put a blight on both of them. We do land it on both of them. Pretty good. 1 over 2, we're still gonna cure it. That is a 20 crit. Alright, not bad.
The master beckons.
Alright, that might be a problem. Keep that riposte up. Keep the fawn in the first position. Alright, he hit us pretty hard, but we returned fire pretty much just as hard, so... That's a horror. We're absolutely going to cure that right away.
Reality.
See? 1. That's pretty good. Okay. Ow. Ah, we only blighted this thing. Okay. That's a shame. Not the end of the world, but it is a shame. We're going to cure the horror. It's also a little bit of stress healing. We're going to heal her as soon as we can. Get some more damage on him. Alright, everyone's debuffed for minus damage. I just wanted the damage on him. Oh boy. Almost down. Yeah, we're gonna use the fawn to do a little bit of damage here, I think. That doesn't do damage, it's just a horror. And even then, it's not exactly gonna do a whole lot. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Not quite dead. Alright, she's gotta hang in there. Don't die! Alright, she's fine. And we got extra speed, so we are going to outspeed him, so we're fine. Well, we'll outspeed him normally, not if he does that. Alright, we'll just move forward, and then throw a big heal here. Alright, we can definitely recover. Okay, technically, it would be wise to camp. That way we can get all buffed up, but I'm actually gonna opt to ignore the camp and just go straight into the sleeper fight. Oh boy. Okay, so he has 2 Aegises, minus 10% damage received, stun resist, and then debuff skill chance. Okay. Let's see how we do. Hoping for the best, of course, but I guess we'll see.
Be foully tipped.
Debuff? Alright, not the end of the world. Okay, that thing is gonna blow next turn, so try and get some lights. We land one. Okay, we're gonna post up. He will attack us every so often, so the riposte is going to be pretty important. Okay, summon another one. I believe the black ones do light damage. Ooh, that sucks. He's not dead. Alright. Another black one? No, blue one. All the colors do something. I'm pretty sure black is a blight. Well, we're not going to find out because we killed it, but pretty sure that's what it does. The red one heals the sleeper, as far as I recall. Try and get him debuffed. Do land the debuff. Okay, there's a green one. Yeah, we gotta break that Aegis. I don't think the blight is going to stay when they grow, but it's still nice to put on them. Alright, let's move back. We're getting ready for a stun. Actually, wait, no, he has stun resistance, so it's not gonna land anyway. Dang. Okay, let's keep him debuffed. We also landed a crit. Yeah. Okay, didn't land the debuff. Not the end of the world. A little bit of damage at a time. Okay, she can't do anything. While focusing, he's summoning another one. And big damage. No crit, unfortunate. But actually, no, that no crit actually sucked. That would have been a lot more damage. Just keep laying the damage on him. We pretty much have to ignore the crystals. Okay. Heal here. Didn't have our riposte up, so that's unfortunate. Didn't land any stuns. Only landed... didn't land a debuff on everybody. Yeah, these things are gonna blow. This is gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. Okay, black is... Okay. Black is stress. Gotcha. So, it's safe to assume green is actually blight. So, blue is probably a shuffle, if I had to guess. Instead of blight.
Be foully tipped.
I'm a little bit focused because I'm trying to figure out what the best course of action to take is. We're just gonna cure this. What's a debuff? Minus speed? It's not. Okay. Bio-focusing, summoning another one. The blue crystal is dead, so we don't really have to worry about it. He's guarded by the blue one. Take out the green one. It also gives us a bit of a damage increase, which is really helpful. Okay, a second blue one. Let's cure that. Get a little bit of damage on the sleeper. Not a whole lot. We also didn't land our blight, which sucks, but not the end of the world. Okay, here we go. Another crystal. Ah! Okay, he's debuffed for minus damage. I'm actually gonna do a heal here. Okay, he's gonna grow it, and then if I had to guess, he's either gonna slow the sands or just make another one. He's gonna grow it to full. Okay. Not terrible. We're gonna shuffle back once. Now I made another one. Okay. I don't know why he did it in that order, but that's fine. Okay, so. She attacked on her own, but she did hit the sleeper. So he's on 1 health. Let's get a self-heal. Blooming Chaos. I don't think I've seen that move before. But all it really did was turn him into the sleeper. So, here we go. The real fight starts. We're going to set up our post, and then we're going to shuffle forward. Alright. Let's do this. 35 damage. Good opener. Alright. How bad? 3 over 2? Okay. Let's debuff. If we can. We do land the debuff. Okay, that is super, super nice. Shuffle back. That's a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay. Boom, boom. Cure that. Still not able to stun, but that's alright. As long as we keep up with this damage, we should be just fine. Let's heal here, because as we know, bleeds on death's door, literally just game over.
I am the glorious, heroic dragon of this battlefield.
Okay, no one's on death's door. No one's blighted. Alright, big damage. No crit, but still. A lot of damage to go around. Okay, heal here. Try and land a blight. Do land it. 5 over 2. He's dead.
Got him.
I'm not continuing. You're full of it. Whew. Well, 80 kills and a sleeper kill. Not bad if you ask me. Slugger, meh. Risk taker, oh. Eldritch Slayer, slow metabolism. Sharpshooter's actually good if you use the stun. Huh. Whew. Alright, so that is gonna do it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. We are finally on the final road to beating this estate. So in the next one, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna end it. We're gonna go for the final Darkest Dungeon missions, and then we're gonna take on the final boss. Whew. It's hard to say this estate has been fun, but it's been fun. I'll tell you what though, Arduous is fun, but the later you get into the game, it just makes the game needlessly grindy, and it also ruins a lot of strategy. Because say you're going up against a boss, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to mega buff up. I'm also going to bring a marked party. That way, even if he has super high resistances, I can just potentially burst through it. Well, then that plan is ruined because he has absorb buff chance with a group attack. So he just takes it all, and then, I guess you just buff the boss by like 200% damage or something because he took it from all 4 people. Arduous is good for the first, I want to say half of the game, but the second half, it's not good. It's way too overtuned for endgame content. Whereas in the early game, it actually makes it more challenging. It makes you think a lot more. It makes you plan around things. But in the end game, it's literally just, oh, what did he get? Oh, we got X thing? Guess I lose. May as well just restart. So, oh well. That's probably my finishing thoughts on Arduous. I think it's good for the first half of the game, but as soon as you start entering the level 4, 5, and 6 territory, you're better off just uninstalling it. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and in the next one, we're going to be finishing this estate. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.